So today we're going to make a chocolate mousse. We're going to start by separating the egg yolks. So you want to gently crack your egg open. Try and make sure there's no shell in there. Drain the shell, and then you're going to go put it straight in your hands. You can also transfer it back and forth in the shell, but it seems more likely to crack when that happens. You're going to gently shift back and forth until this main chunk of the egg, this part, will fall off, and you'll just be left with the egg yolk. And keep going back and forth and back and forth. See, now you just have the egg yolk, and we're going to add that to our other egg yolks here. So now we have 4 of them, and we'll move on to the next step. So now that we have our egg yolk separated, we're going to use this electric bowl mixer. Any kind of electric mixer seems to work best, but you can beat the eggs by hand or with an egg beater. It will just take longer. With the electric mixer, we're going to mix them for about 3 minutes until they just start to thicken, and then we will start mixing in our sugar. Okay, now that you've gotten your egg yolks beaten, we're going to start by heating up a cup of heavy whipping cream over low heat on the stove. And you're not going to want this to boil because it'll curdle, so we're just going to heat it up just until it's warm. And in the meantime, we're going to come back over to our mixer. You can see this is kind of yellower, thicker. And we're going to slowly add in our sugar, and then we're going to start mixing again, a little bit at a time, so it gets nice and mixed in. And we'll come back after we have that mixed in. Once your cream is warm, you're going to slowly transfer your egg mixture into the pot here. Then we're going to continue cooking over low heat for the next 5 minutes, and you'll want to stir this pretty constantly until it just starts to thicken. Once that happens, we'll add a cup of chocolate chips, and you'll want to stir those until they're completely melted. Then you'll transfer this mixture into something like a Pyrex bowl that you can put into the fridge. And this will need to chill for about 2 hours, and you'll need to go stir it every 20 or 30 minutes. And in the meantime, you'll want to wash your mixing bowl and then put that in either the fridge or the freezer to chill. And we will come back and beat our cream in that once it's been chilled. Okay, we're going to take our chilled cream and our chilled bowl, and we'll put the cream in there. And once we start, we're going to beat this until stiff peaks form. So this will be a few minutes, but you're going to want to beat this on the highest speed possible. So now that we have the stiff peaks in our cream, we're going to start spooning this mixture in. You can tell this thickened up quite a bit after we chilled it. And once we get that in, we're not going to mix this. You're going to slowly fold it together. And this is because you don't want the cream to crush down. You want a nice fluffy mousse. So we're just slowly going to fold this together. And then once it is all mixed, you'll put it in your serving dishes and enjoy an awesome chocolate mousse.